Today, you're supporting the most flexible work patterns ever. Your users are in remote locations and using personal devices. You're facing aggressive cybersecurity threats and rising expectations to protect sensitive information. And now, you're also responsible for stopping unauthorized AI use. The web browser is central to these concerns because the browser is the primary gateway to access corporate resources and AI. I'm Lindsay Kubasik, and I'm on the Microsoft Edge for Business team, where we want to help you calm the chaos. You need a secure, business-ready browser that addresses the stack of concerns holistically, brings simplicity, and gives you control instead of adding to the noise or to your costs. In this talk, you'll learn how Edge for Business can help you as a secure enterprise browser, and we'll also showcase new innovations that are coming to make the workday better for you and your users. SaaS and cloud services have only been growing, and this has led the browser to become the most used app on a PC. With this dependency, you can't just use a standard browser. As a business, you need more than that. You need a secure enterprise browser. That's where Edge for Business comes in. It's a secure enterprise browser optimized for AI that gives you advanced security, the latest in productivity, and meets the needs of users across your entire organization with a single browser. There's no need to deploy different browsers to different groups of users because Edge for Business supports even the most advanced security needs, such as data loss prevention, unmanaged device support, and generative AI controls. Edge for Business extends the enterprise-grade protections from your Microsoft 365 E3 and E5 subscriptions, giving you more security without the hassle of a ton of extensions and at no additional cost. Plus, this security is backed by Microsoft, which is named by industry analysts as a leader in security, compliance, identity, and endpoint management. To configure your secure enterprise browser, you deserve a professional but easy-to-use management solution. If you don't know it already, please allow me to introduce the Edge Management Service. This is a dedicated experience within the Microsoft 365 Admin Center that's focused on Edge browser management. We recommend this as a starting point because it's an easy, guided experience. Customers tell us they love using it because of the simplified UI. And with that inspiration, we've now added the ability to set Intune policies directly from the Edge Management Service. This means that you can now deploy both browser policies in the cloud and Intune policies, making it easy to keep users safe and your workflow streamlined. We recommend the Edge Management Service as your go-to for browser-first concerns, with Intune remaining an important product that complements the Edge Management Service. Now, let's talk about AI controls in a bit more detail. AI is a big productivity accelerator and presents a big challenge. 75% of global knowledge workers are already using generative AI, and the vast majority of them are bringing their own AI tools to work. To help you address unsanctioned AI use, the Edge Management Service offers a comprehensive solution for overseeing AI in Edge for Business. For a work or school profile, you can restrict access to public AI services that may not meet your organization's compliance requirements, as well as exert precise control over Microsoft Copilot in Edge, like enabling or disabling its ability to access page content. Furthermore, you can manage the browser's AI features that are independent of Copilot, such as enabling or disabling text prediction and AI-generated browser themes. In addition to these controls, as an AI-optimized browser, Edge for Business offers an integrated Copilot experience, complete with the recently announced enterprise data protection that addresses data leakage and other AI security concerns. Now, let's shift gears to talk about passwords. There's a known security gap that you may have been tolerating out of necessity: a common password shared across a set of users. Whether it's a set of team members accessing the same data repository or managing common social media accounts. In these cases, passwords often get passed around in emails, chats, or even on paper. This risky practice can lead to unapproved users gaining access and serious downstream consequences. Secure password deployment in the Edge Management Service can help put an end to this. It enables you to deploy encrypted, shared passwords to a set of users, allowing them to sign into websites seamlessly without ever seeing the actual passwords. With the new secure password deployment experience, you can help put a stop to this vulnerability and reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Of course, keeping all browser instances up to date remains a crucial way to protect against threats, but it can be hard to keep track of the update status across all devices. The Edge Management Service offers a single view of all managed Edge instances with their update status and possible actions to take. For out-of-date devices, you can easily schedule updates or notify users to update their browser to avoid workflow interruptions. Now, let's talk about your Microsoft 365 docs, because that's where high-value content lives. Edge for Business respects usage rights restrictions on sensitive Word, Excel, and PowerPoint files, such as blocking screen captures. Edge fully leverages Microsoft Purview information protection settings that were previously only available for desktop apps, enhancing protections for editing, printing, and copying on the web. This protection is native and exclusive to Edge for Business. Now, let's talk about personal devices. With Microsoft Intune's Mobile Application Management, or MAM, for Windows, you can ensure that your organization's data remains secure, even on personal devices. This feature allows you to manage and protect your enterprise apps and data without requiring device enrollment. By leveraging Intune's app protection policies, you can help safeguard sensitive information, enforce compliance, and provide a seamless user experience across Windows 10, Windows 11, and of course, mobile devices. Whether your employees are using company-owned or personal devices, MAM helps ensure that your data is protected, enabling secure and productive work environments. Of course, security measures don't only benefit admins. Let's talk about online scams. They've gotten so sophisticated, you may feel like it's out of your control to protect your users. One type of scam is scareware, which can take over the whole browser screen, pressuring users to act quickly and expose sensitive data. These types of scams are up and down in hours before you even have an opportunity to act. You need something that can detect and intercept scams, alerting users right away. This is why we're adding new, no-cost capabilities that identify scareware in real time and put the power back in your control. This new layer of defense can interrupt the game of hide-and-seek that scammers rely on. Scareware Blocker uses AI to scan web pages and help spot potentially malicious ones. It's like having a full-time security guard protecting your users. If something suspicious is found, Scareware Blocker shows a warning page to alert your users to the danger. And if the website turns out to be safe, your user is in control and can still visit the page. By taking advantage of these new capabilities, you can help shut down these attacks in real time and help your users stay a step ahead of cyber threats. We know security is a top concern, but you also want to drive productivity for your organization. Edge for Business comes packed with useful tools that help your users stay organized and tame the chaos. Let me share with you what users have told us are some of their favorite productivity hacks in Edge. First, does it almost feel like tabs grow by themselves? You start with one, and before you know it, you've got a whole bunch. It's chaos trying to find the tab you're looking for. Well, try vertical tabs. Vertical tabs allow you to read the page titles more easily by displaying the tabs on the side instead of horizontally on the top. Once you try it for a week, you won't want to go back. And you can also group your tabs together with a name and a color so they're even more organized. Don't have time to group your tabs one by one? No problem. Edge for Business can do it for you. By using AI, Edge for Business detects the common themes across your tabs and groups them together. Instant organization. Of course, you can easily adjust the grouping so they're just how you like. Tab groups even stay synced across your devices, so you can stay organized no matter where you are. And now let's take this organization one step further. When you're working on multiple projects, it can be all too easy for your tabs to get mixed together, causing you to waste a ton of time searching for the right one. But what if all your tabs for each project were separated into their own neatly organized windows? That's where Workspaces comes in. Workspaces let you open a group of tabs together, so you can bring up a whole project's tabs in one go. You can also share the workspace with others. With just one workspace link, the team can access all the project resources instead of sending dozens of links back and forth. Switch between projects at lightning speed and rest easy, knowing that you can close out of your workspace with all of your tabs auto-saved. Between tab groups and workspaces, using Edge for Business feels like a breath of fresh air in a world of information overload. We know you want to be a diligent IT and security professional and be on top of it all, no matter how the world evolves. The problem is that not every browser is up to the task, but the right secure enterprise browser can make all the difference. As a secure enterprise browser, optimized for AI, Edge for Business is flexible to meet the needs of your entire organization and taps into investments that you've already made with Microsoft 365. So, how can you get started? First, learn more about why Edge for Business is a secure enterprise browser by checking out this additional video. Next, try the Edge Management Service. And lastly, download and share the tip sheet of some of our users' favorite productivity hacks. And if you want to know more about anything we talked about today, check out our blog for more details. Knowing that the browser is an app above the rest, our team is inspired to keep pushing the envelope to create a safe and productive browser experience for you and your users.